Hello all. Welcome to Cobol tutorial part 2. Today class we are going to discuss about it. The agenda is a Cobol coding sheet and character is set in a Cobol and what are the literals and reserved words and data types. Okay, these are all we are going to discuss for today. Okay, first see the what is Cobol coding sheet. Cobol coding sheet. Uh, Let us see how we can write the COBOL program in the coding sheet. Generally, we used to write the COBOL coding in a COBOL coding sheet format. The coding sheet format is uh, okay, you see here, okay, let us increase the font. The COBOL coding sheet format. Here, first six columns, okay, in a COBOL coding sheet, first six column, 1 to 6 columns, you can call it as per uh, sequence numbers. These 1 to 6 columns are reserved for the sequence numbers or used for the line number for continuing lines of code. Okay, so each and every row it have one sequence number, it will generate automatically. Okay, so first 1 to 6 that automatically system will get generate. Okay, so we did not to worry about this first six columns, the system will automatically will generate. Okay, then seventh column. Seventh column is the indicator area. Seventh column is the indicator area. It's reserved for the comments and some special characters. Let us see what and all. Generally, if you want to write some comments, okay. Suppose you want to describe what the program is doing here, and suppose in this paragraph, what we are going to perform the logic here. So those kind of things you want to document can write in a comment line. So how we can write the comment line is in seventh column, you should mention this star asterisk, okay, and then you can write the statement, whatever you write the line, all you should consider this as a okay comment line. It is not a executable area, okay, it is not executable line. So if you mention star, then we can compiler can treat this as a comment line, okay, comment area. If you mention seventh column as a hyphen, this is a continuation to the previous line. Okay, this is continuous to the next slide. Okay, and if we mention forward slash, the particular line printed and page is ejected. Okay, generally if you write a report programs, then we use it. Okay, this slash. So generally here we maximum 99% we use only the asterisk, that is star, just for commenting lines. Okay, this is about the seventh column, and column 8 to 11. Column 8 to 11, it is the area A. We can call it as a area A. Okay, so what we can have this area A is, we can write all the divisions. What are the divisions we have? IEDP, identification division, environment division, data division, and procedure division. So all these divisions will start from column 8 to 11. Okay, so all divisions, sections, and paragraphs must begin in area A. Okay, must begin in area A. Okay, if you mention other than say 8 column, if you mention anywhere other than this column, the program compiler will give error. Okay, so we should start all division sections, paragraphs must begin in area A. Okay, and column 12 to 72, we can call it as area B. Okay? column 12 to 72, we can call it as area B. So here what we can write is all COBOL statements must begin in area B. All COBOL statements must begin in area B. Okay. And the remaining column 73 to 80, this is for identification area. This is used for the documentation purpose. Okay. And for identification of each line. So generally in a real time, if suppose if we want to update any line, okay, then if they modified any line, so in the besides that line in from 73 column, we will mention the a tag ID. Okay, there is a tag ID that is related to the particular change number or Jira ticket number we will mention over there. Okay, that means in this Jira number we have modified the code. Okay, this is where we can use in 73 to 80 column. Okay, this is all about Cobol coding sheet. Let us see how it will be in the program. If we write in the program. Okay, in real time, we can see this is where the program, Cobol program, we can write here. We will explain here. I already told first to six column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the sequence area, and from seventh column. What is the seventh column? If you mention is the indicator area, and if you mention a star here, then you can treat this as a comment line. Then we can treat this as a comment line. You can write the program description over here. Okay, and eighth column. See, use arrow mark to represent. This is from eighth column. All divisions sections will start from column 8. Okay. So this is identification division, a program ID and procedure division, and this is the paragraph name. Okay. All division sections paragraph names will start from column 8. Okay. And all COBOL statements. All COBOL statements will write from column 12. Okay, the actual logic will start from 12. Okay, so this is one sample program. They are just displaying the example of coding sheet. Okay, like I already told IEDP here, environment division, data division. This is not mandatory to declare. Okay, when we are using the files, we can declare the environment division. When we are declaring any temporary variable, we can declare the data division. In this case, we are just displaying the one line, that is one statement, that is example of coding sheet. So for this, what are the mandatory things? Identification division and the program ID and the program name here, and the procedure division. Under this can write one paragraph. This is a user defined paragraph that we can write what we feel, what user has defined, like whatever he wants. Okay, and all statements will start from 12th column. Like there is a keyword display here that will display the value to the spool. Okay, display in double quotes. We can mention the statement what we want to display. And this is the stop run. Stop run is a keyword. It is terminate the COBOL program. Every COBOL program must have the stop run. Okay, so that it will terminate the COBOL program. Here, one thing we need to notice is each and every row the line ends with a period. Okay, ends with one dot. That is, each and every line must end with full stop here. Okay, in COBOL, all statements, all lines must end with full stop. Okay, and one more thing I forgot is COBOL is not case sensitive. Okay, whether we can write in small case letters or we can write in a lowercase letters. Generally, we used to write in a uppercase letters. Okay, okay. This is all about the Cobol coding sheet. Now you are comfortable, right? How where to write the Cobol program, how we can write, what is the coding sheet format, and what are the where we need to write the divisions and where we need to write the sections and paragraph. Okay, this is all about Cobol coding sheet. And next is the Cobol character set. Okay, like what are the characters that we are going to use in a Cobol program? Okay, we have character set in a Cobol is uh, small letter A to Z, capital letter A to Z, and uh, see here. Okay, characters set. Okay, small letter A to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9, and some special characters plus, minus, asterisk is for multiplication, forward slash, dollar, comma, colon, dot, open bracket, close bracket, less than, greater than, equal to, etc. Okay, these are all the characters that we are going to use in a COBOL program. Okay, and next is this is all about character set and literals. In COBOL, what literals that we are going to use is we have two types of literals we can going to use as usual for all other programming languages like here also. Here, literals are how we can represent the literals here is if it is a alphanumeric or character, then we can define in double quotes. If it is a characters or alphanumeric. If it is a numeric, we need not to mention any double quotes or single quote. We can directly mention number. Okay. Here instead double quote, we can use a single quote also. Okay. This is the literals or constant that we are going to define and declare in the COBOL program. Next is the reserve words. Okay. In COBOL, what are the reserve words we have? Okay. Let us discuss it. Under reserve words, we have keywords. For example, what are the keywords we have is add, subtract, move, accept, display, etc. Okay. Keyword means it has its own predefined words. Okay. It have their specific meaning in our COBOL program. Okay. Compiler can understand there is a specific meaning for that. There is a function. Okay, add means it will adding the variable, it adding the values. Okay, that when we discuss about the syntax, we'll let you know what is add, move, and run. Okay, now these are the keywords which we cannot use these as any variable names and all. Okay, these are the keywords. Okay, and special characters we have plus, minus, asterisk, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, etc. So those are all the special characters that we are going to use in a COBOL program. And here one special thing here in COBOL is the figurative constant. Okay. Suppose see what are the figurative constants. These are the constant values like 0. See here a 0. If you mention 0, that means uh, the value is 0. Okay. Instead of 0, instead of declaring 0, we can write it as 0. Value is 0. Okay. Then this is a keyword. Okay. Figurative constant. We can call this as a figurative constant. There is a specific value for this constant. Okay. If you directly use as the spaces, if you value spaces means it will consider this as the spaces. Okay, and some figurative constants are high values. Okay, these are very important constants. We must know these high values. If you mention a value with high values, a particular variable, particular data name, then if it is a numeric variable, then it will move all nines. Okay, if it is a alphanumeric, it will move. Uh, if it is a numeric, it will move all nines. And if we mention this as a low value, it will move all zero. Okay, in this character, it will move. Uh, if it is a character variable, then it will move all. Here, in case of high value, if we mention high value in a numeric variable, the value is 9. And if we mention low value as for the numeric variable, the value is 0. If you mention high value to the alphanumeric variable, the value will be the binary format x of ff. If we mention low value for the alphanumeric variable, the value is x of 0, 0. Okay. Then 0 means the value is 0 here, spaces, quotes. Quotes means quotations, double quotes. Okay. So these are all the figurative constants in a COBOL program. Okay. Next one is data types. This is a very important concept in a COBOL. So as usual, we have a different data types in COBOL. Let us see what are the different data types in COBOL program. Okay. First is a numeric data type. Okay. We have numeric, alphanumeric, alphabetic, and alphanumeric. Okay. These three are main data types in a COBOL program. Okay. So if we mention if the if you the variable that we are going to mention here is the type is a numeric, then we should use data type as 9. Okay. If you are mentioning alphabetic variable, generally in COBOL we can call it as a data names instead of variable. Okay. Let us use that word. Okay, that sentence. So the data name is type is equal to A means that is alphabetic. Okay, if we declare any data name with A means that is alphabetic. If we declare any data name with X, okay, then that is alphanumeric variable or alphanumeric data name. The maximum length of the numeric value is 18 bytes. Okay, 18 maximum up to 18 bytes we can store in the numeric data type in the COBOL. Okay, the maximum length of the alphabetic data type is 255 characters. Okay, 255 characters. Numeric is 18 and alphabetic is 255. Alphanumeric also the maximum length we can define as 255. Okay, and S represent a sign. By default, it will take the plus sign. If you want to store minus value, then you should declare the data name into sign variable. Okay, and P is a assumed decimal point that we will discuss once the concept will. Okay, but as of now you all need to know only these four. Okay, main is these three: numeric, alphabetic, alphanumeric, and the sign. Okay, these are the data types in a COBOL program. Let us see how we can declare the data names with these data types. Okay, before that we'll see what is the data names. We can call. I told you right. This is the variables we can call in COBOL as a data names. Okay, data name maximum length we can use maximum 30 character length. Okay, it should not exceed 30 character length. If you mention more than 30 character length, it will throw an error. Okay, compilation error. And the data names can have capital A to Z and the small letter A to Z, 0 to 9 and hyphen. Okay, and it should not start with a hyphen. Okay, and it should not start with the numeric. Okay, so and it should not be any reserved word like a word like as I told you right, these zero spaces, high values, all these under all keywords. Okay, we should not the keywords and figurative constant, we should not use these as a data names. Okay, for example, employee number. How we can declare employee number? Okay, this is one data name. Okay, how do we define? Okay, how do you define variable in Cobol program? Okay, let us see. See how to declare the data name in Cobol program. So there is a separate format we can define the variable in a Cobol program. Okay, this is the format. Okay, to declare the variable in a Cobol program. Level number and data name and a picture class and a value class. Okay, level number. Level number we have in a Cobol 01 to 49. Okay, that will come to know what is level number. Okay, and 66 and 77. 66 is represents rename and 77 independent data name. 88 is for condition names. Okay, if we mention that variable or data name under 88, it represents the condition name data name. Okay, and a picture class. Okay, we should mention here data name. We should mention here as per that it should not exceed 30 character length. Data name and the picture class. So here we should mention PIC. Generally, we used to write PIC. Also, we can write picture. Continuously, we can write picture. This is also fine. Okay. Picture space the data type. We need to mention the data type here. If this variable is type of numeric means we should mention 9. I already told you, right? For numeric data type, we should mention 9. Okay. If it is alphabetic means we should mention X. If it is alphanumeric, we should give X. If it is a numeric 9. This V is for while declaring the decimal value, we should use this V. Okay, that will show you how we can declare this V. Okay, and value class. Next is the value class. Here we will mention the value is that if it is alphanumeric, alphabetic, we should mention in double quotes or single quotes. If it is a numeric value that we are going to assign to this variable or data name, we can represent this. We can assign this like this. Okay. Let us see one example how we can declare the one data name in a Cobol. First, we will mention in one level number that is 01. Okay. Forget about 49. Only first we will see how to declare the data name in 01 level. 01 employee number. Next is the picture class PIC. Employee number is the generally it is the alphanumeric. Generally, let us see go for a numeric. Picture 9. What is the maximum length that we can declare? Is 18 bytes, right? If employee number it can have 10. Generally, we'll take some 10 of it. How we can take the length? So if we mention employee number picture 9 of 10 means this data name allow maximum length of the data is 9 bytes. Okay, right? And this is the picture and this is the data type and the length and value. If you want to assign the value, you should mention value numeric, right? We can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the value of the employee number data name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Okay. Until maximum 10 bytes is there, right? If you give more than that, it will get truncated. Okay. Then every statement must end with period. Full stop. Okay. This is the example of to declare the Cobol data name. Okay. This is the level number. This is the data name that is called as a variable and a picture class. Okay. And data type and the length of the data type and what value that we are going to assign. This is optional. If you don't want to assign any value, you should not mention value, just put you We'll stop here and delete this value class. That is fine. Okay. Now if we want to assign the value means we can go with this format. So this is the way of declaring the variable or data name in a COBOL. Okay. Now same variable, how we can see 77. 77. Okay. Let us see. We have declared the variable another employee number 1. Okay. Employee number 1 with level number 77. 77 represents the independent level number. Independent, if you mention any variable or data name under 77 level number, this is independent data name. It doesn't have any subgroup. Okay, it doesn't have any subgroup. There is no, it is a single data name. Okay, independent data name, independent data item. Okay, 77 employee number 1 picture and of 1. Okay, if what is the difference between 01 and 77? If we declare both like this also, program will consider the same. The difference between is, suppose if you declare any data name under 01, so let us see, let us take, okay, let us go for one example. Okay, 01 employee address. Okay, let us declare the group variable. Okay, in level number 01 to 49, we can declare all group variable as well independent data names also. Okay, go to the enter and give the second level 02 employee read, employee house number, picture, x of some 15. Okay, 02 employee street, picture, x of 20. 02 employee city, picture, x of 20. So we already know. So this is the way we can represent until 02 is there, right? Like that 01 under the next level is 02. So under this employee is the group variable. These are the subgroup variables. All these in one level, that is 02 level. Okay. This is the group variable, we can call it as. What is the length of the employee address here is, this is all alphanumeric, right? 15, 20, 20, 40, 55. Okay, the employee address length is 55. How much we can store maximum for alphanumeric is 255 bytes. Okay, that is fine. Okay, let us see one more example how to declare the group variable here. Okay, 01 ws date. Okay, ws year. Okay, ws variable under this 02 ws year. You can declare this as the ws date. Okay, what is the date format? dd right? ws dd picture x of 2. Is also one group variable. Okay. If suppose if you declare any variable here 0 2, right? If you mention here 0 3 and ws dd picture x, that means dd1, if you mention any variable like that, I already told these are the subgroups of this main group variable. Like this variable is belongs to this group variable, and all these variables are belongs to this group variable. Okay, if you move any value, if suppose if you see this, suppose now move, if you move 2022 to the date 10, right? 10. So sorry, we mentioned the date, right? dd, right? 10 12 2022 alphanumeric, right? So we mentioned in the quotes to ws date full stop. Now if you display ws date, what it will display? The value will display as 10 20 10 12 2022. Okay, now in here, if we display ws date means the value will display like that. If you display ws dd, okay, what will happen? What value it will display? First two bytes. First two bytes. That is first two bytes with two characters is there, right? That's first two bytes. The value of WSDD is 10. Okay. Display WSMM. What it will display? 12. Because it start from third byte. Third, fourth is the WSMM. Okay. Next, if you display WSYY, again, what value it will display? 2022. Okay. This is a way of declaring the group variable in a Cobol program. Okay. We will discuss the 88 level. Generally, we don't. We will discuss 88 level in the next classes. And 66 under all renames. Generally, we don't use the 99.99%. We haven't used this 66 level number. Okay. And we'll discuss about 88 in the further classes. Okay. Uh, this is all about for today class. What we have learned today is Cobol Coding Sheet. So you know, right, what is Cobol Coding Sheet? I explained already. And the character set. What are the character sets that we are going to use in Cobol? What are the literals? How to define the numeric and alphanumeric literal? What are the reserved words and data types? And how to declare the data names in a Cobol. So generally, where we need to declare these data names in working storage section variable. Okay, in under data division, that we'll see in the next class. Okay, hope you all clear today class. Okay, if you have any doubt, put it in comments. Thank you very much all. Bye.